Chief's point, Colton, was to talk about how new leadership spent the past 6 years cleaning up the police department, how they say that's led to overall lower crime.
That's right, Chris. And Fort Myers Acting Chief Randall Pepitone says that report highlights what he calls a dark time for the department. But a moment he says, Acting Chief says, has brought many important changes for the department and also the push that we've been talking about for months for improvements to public safety.
FMPD is a more transparent agency today.
It's a transparency Acting Police Chief Randall Pepitone says was influenced by what happened back in 2016, referencing the now public final pages from an audit report called the Freeh Report. The chief talking about the former FMPD supervisors before he was hired, spending 1 decade helping local drug groups evade police.
Something like this wouldn't happen today. The 2017 Freeh Report outlined a dark chapter in the Fort Myers Police Department's history.
The details include an FMPD supervisor related through marriage to one of the most significant drug suppliers in the city. Also, multiple times FMPD leaked information, including leading to a potential witness's murder. 6 years later, the acting chief says proper oversight and making the right hires means people who have information can trust police with their confidentiality.
I don't think we're going to have that problem.
Better communication between witnesses and officers is what Pepitone emphasized when I talked to him last month. That conversation followed by a series of downtown shootings FMPD has dealt with during the last 6 months. Last night, in the name of public safety, following weeks of conversations, including parking rates.
Raising those rates or enforcing those, we may discourage some of the riffraff downtown.
The city council okayed raising most of them.
In a previous meeting, one of the city leaders said, it's in an effort to reduce riffraff. I don't know if I can get a reaction from you on that.
I'm not going to comment on that. I didn't hear the comment, and I didn't make it, so I'm not going to comment on it.
Do you feel that higher parking fees will help with any potential crime downtown?
I really have no opinion on that.
And during that 15-minute news conference, besides our questions, the acting chief really didn't mention current downtown crime or the efforts city leaders say are being made to really solve it.
But we'll focus on that as the acting chief, though, also told you, Colton, since that audit report came out, Fort Myers Police, though, have created that real-time crime center.
And that's actually, Chris, where they monitor things like license plate readers, which you may remember we talked about earlier this week. And FMPD says they actually applied for a grant to purchase more of those, which they say actually help reduce crime in downtown Fort Myers.
Cleaning up corruption, not an easy thing. Cleaning up crime, also not an easy one.
And it's good to see that they're being proactive.
Yeah, absolutely. Colton, thank you so much for that report tonight.